Hello friends, in this video tutorial, we are going to learn how to implement Google reCaptcha in PHP Form, and how to validate by using Ajax. In previous part, we have seen how can we make custom CAPTCHA, and integrate in our PHP Form, and validate CAPTCHA code using Ajax. Now here, we will implement Google reCaptcha in PHP Form. Currently reCaptcha version 3 has been used, for check input fields has been filled by human. Because this Google reCaptcha query has been only solved by human, and it will protect your website from spam, so here we have discussing this tutorial. Now let's start discussing this tutorial. So first we want to get Google reCaptcha, site key and secret key. For this, you have Google account, so here we have login into Google account. After login into Google account, now we have search Google reCaptcha. So here we can see search result. Here we have click on this link. Here we have go to admin console, and so this page has been load. Here in label field, we have enter label name CAPTCHA code. After this, we have select reCaptcha version 2. And then after we have to define domain name, so here we have used this code in localhost. So here we have write localhost, and lastly click on button. After click on button here on web page, we can see site key, and secret key. We have both copy for our future use. Now we have go to our working folder. First we have open index.php file. In this file, we have already imported jQuery and Bootstrap library, and here also we have also imported Google reCaptcha library link also. Here first we want to make register form with reCaptcha code validation. So, here we have write, form tag with attribute method is equal to post, and ID is equal to CAPTCHA code. In this form, for enter first name data, here we have write input type is equal to text, name, and ID is equal to first name. For display, first name text box validation error, here we have write span tag, with ID is equal to, first name error. After this for enter last name data, here we have write input type is equal to text, name, and ID is equal to last name. For display, last name text box validation error, here we have write span tag, with ID is equal to, last name error. Now for enter email address details, here we have write, input type is equal to text, name, and ID is equal to email. For display, email text box validation error, here we have write span tag, with ID is equal to, email error. Same way for enter password details, here we have write input type is equal to password, name, and ID attribute is equal to password. For display, password text box validation error, here we have write span tag, with ID is equal to, password error. Now here we have create one division tag, with class is equal to reCaptcha, and data site key attribute is equal to, site key which we have get from Google reCaptcha site. Here reCaptcha class will automatically create reCaptcha widget here, and site key will verify domain name, which we have entered at the time of creating key. Below this, we want to display CAPTCHA error, so here we have write span tag, with ID is equal to, CAPTCHA error. Lastly, for submit form data, here we have write input type is equal to submit, name and ID is equal to register, and value is equal to register. By click on this button, form has been submitted with entered data. Now we have moved to jQuery code, for submit form data, so here we have write $, with form ID CAPTCHA form, with on method, and under this we have write submit event, so when form has been submitted, then this block of code will execute. Under this, first we have write, event.prevent default method, it will stop to refresh web page. Now we have start write Ajax request, so under this first we have write URL option set to, process data.php file, it will send request to this file. In second option, we have write method, and here we have defined post method, so it will use post method for send data to server. In third option, we have write data, and here we can define which data we want send to server, so here we have write $this, with serialize method, it will convert form data into URL encoded string. In fourth option, we have write data type, and here we can define data type, in which format we want to receive data from server, so here we have write JSON, so it will receive data in JSON format. In fifth option, we have write before send callback function, this function has been called before Ajax request has been sent. Under this function, we have write $, with submit button ID register, with attribute method, and under this we have write disabled, it will disabled submit button. Lastly, we have write success callback function, this function has been called if request completed successfully, and it will receive data in JSON format. Under this function, we have write $, with button ID register, with attribute method, and under this, we have disabled property set to false, it will enable submit button. Below this, we have write if statement, and under condition we have write data.success, if this condition true, that means form data successfully validate, and it will execute if block of code. Under this block, we have write $, with form ID CAPTCHA form, with 0 index with reset method, it will reset all form field value. After this, we have write $, with span tag ID first name error, with text method, with blank value, it will clear first name text box validation error. Same way for clear, last name text box validation error, so here we have write, $with span tag ID last name error, with text method with blank value. Now we have write, $with span tag ID email error, with text method, with blank value, it will clear email text box validation error. After this, we have write $with span tag ID password error, with text method, with blank value, it will clear password text box validation error. For clear, CAPTCHA validation error, here we have write $with span tag ID CAPTCHA error, with text method, and under this we have write blank value. Now we want to reset reCAPTCHA, so here we have write reCAPTCHA.reset method, it will reset reCAPTCHA. And lastly, we have write alert statement, with message like form successfully validated, this message will pop up on web page. But suppose, there is any form data validation error occur, then it will execute else block of code. Under this block, first we have write $with span tag ID first name error, with text method, and under this we have write data.first name error, it will display validation error below first name text box. For display validation error below last name text box, here we have write, $with span tag ID, last name error, with text method, and under this we have write data.lastName error. For display validation error below email text box, here we have write, $with span tag ID, email error, with text method, and under this we have write data.email error. Same way for display validation error below password text box, here we have write, $with span tag ID, password error, with text method, and under this we have write data.password error. Lastly, for display CAPTCHA validation error, so here we have write, $with span tag ID, CAPTCHA error, with text method, and under this we have write data.CAPTCHA error. Now we have moved to write PHP script, so we have go to process data.php file, and here we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write is set function, with $post first name. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code, and here first we have create for local variable like, $first name, $last name, $email, and $password variable is equal to blank value, for store form data. Same way for store validation error, so here we have create 5 variable like, $first name error, last name error, email error, password error, and CAPTCHA error variable is equal to blank value. Now we have write, if statement and under condition, we have write empty function, with $post first name variable, this condition will true, if user not enter data in first name text box. And under this block, we have write $first name error, variable is equal to, message like first name is required. But suppose, user has enter first name details, so it will execute else block, and here we have write $first name variable is equal to, $post first name variable. After this we have write, if statement, and under condition, we have write empty function, with $post last name variable, this condition will true, if user not enter data in last name text box. And under this block, we have write $last name error, variable is equal to, message like last name is required. But suppose, user has enter last name details, so it will execute else block, and here we have write $last name variable is equal to, $post last name variable. For validate email data, so here we have write, if statement, and under condition, we have write empty function, with $post email variable, this condition will true, if user not fill email text box. And under this block, we have write $email error, variable is equal to, message like email is required. But suppose, user has enter last name details, so now we want to check entered email is proper or not, so here we have again write if statement. Under condition we have write, not operator with filter var function, with two argument like $post email variable, and in second argument, we have write filter validate email. This condition will be true, user enter invalid email, and here we have write $email error variable is equal to, message like invalid email. But suppose, user has enter valid email, so it will execute else block, and here we have write $email variable is equal to, $post email variable. Now we have write, if statement, and under condition, we have write empty function, with $post password variable, this condition will true, if user not enter data in password text box. And under this block, we have write $password error, variable is equal to, message like password is required. But suppose, user has enter password details, so it will execute else block, and here we have write $password variable is equal to, $post password variable. Now we have write, if statement, and under condition, we have write empty function, with $post, reCaptcha response variable, this variable value has been sent by Google reCaptcha widget. If this variable has blank value, that means user has not clicked on checkbox of Google reCaptcha widget, and here we have write $captcha error variable is equal to, message like captcha is required. But user has solved the captcha query, then it will execute else block of code, and here we want to check, user successfully, solve captcha query or not. For this, here we have write $secret key variable is equal to, secret key which we have get from, Google reCaptcha website. Now we have write, $response variable is equal to, file get contents function, and under this, we have write Google reCaptcha API link. With site verify variable with question mark secret is equal to $secret key variable, and response is equal to $PostG reCaptcha response variable. This code will send request to Google reCaptcha API key with secret key and user captcha result, and it will receive the response regarding user has solved captcha query or not in JSON format. After this, we have write $response data variable is equal to JSON decode function with $response variable. It will convert JSON data into array format. Below this, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write not operator with $response data variable with success. If this condition true, that means user has failed to solve captcha query, and under this block, we have write $captcha error variable is equal to message like captcha verification failed. After verify Google reCaptcha query, now we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $first name error variable is equal to blank value, and $last name error is equal to blank value. And $email error variable value is equal to blank, and $password error variable value is equal to blank, and $captcha error variable is equal to blank value. If this condition true, that means all form data validated successfully, and there is no any validation error found. So here we have write $data variable is equal to success key value set to true. But suppose there is any validation error found, then it will execute else block of code, and under this we have write $data variable is equal to array. In first key, we have write first name error, with value set to $first name error variable. In second key, we have write last name error, with value set to $last name error variable. In third key, we have write email error, with value set to $email error variable. In fourth key, we have write password error, with value set to $password error variable. In last key, we have write captcha error, with value set to $captcha error variable, so this way, we have store validation error in this $data variable. Now we want to send value of $data variable to Ajax request in JSON format, so here we have write echo statement with JSON encode function with $data variable. So here our code is ready. Now we have check output in browser. Friends, here we can see when page has been loaded into browser, then on web page we can see simple form, and in form we can see Google reCaptcha widget also. That means this form has been validated by Google reCaptcha widget. First we have directory, click on register button, so on web page in form, we can see validation error below each input fields. So first we have fill all input fields. except click on Google reCaptcha widget. Now we have click on register button, so below Google reCaptcha widget, we can see error message like, CAPTCHA is required, so we have click on checkbox. So on web page we can see, it has asked to click image, which relate to this word. First we have select wrong image, so on web page we can see, it display message like please try again. So, now we have select proper image. After selecting proper image, in Google reCaptcha widget checkbox has been checked, and now we have click on register button. After click on register button, it has pop-up message like, form successfully validated, and after this form data has been cleared, and Google reCaptcha widget checkbox, also removed, so this way we can make spam-free PHP form by using Google reCaptcha, and form field validate by Ajax and jQuery. If you have any query or input regarding this video tutorial, please comment your query or input in comment box, or if you like this video tutorial please share with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. Thanks for watching this video tutorial.